That's the one. So this is published on the 4th of November. So this was yesterday, and it's called Local City Places Launches, $99 unit security fraud. So let's just have a wee read about this, and I'm going to see if I can find their website address.
Local City Places launches $99 units securities fraud November 4th, 2024 in companies. Local City Places has launched a $99 investment scheme promising double your money back in 30 days. The new passive returns investment scheme follows Local City Places' failed business directory scheme earlier this year. A visit to Local City Places website currently returns this.
Okay, so I'm just going to do that. So what is it? Localcityplaces.com. So let's just open up another tab. We'll see what happens on this, and we'll go localcityplaces.com. So local city places. Okay, so boom. Let's see what we get. Loading. Doesn't look good when it takes this long to load. It means it's hosted somewhere sketchy. Oh, it's loading. Oh, that's good. So I'm just going to do what I would normally do. I would first of all go off and have a URL scan, which means let's just have a look and see what we can see about this website. So if you go to urlscan.io, it's a great website where you can actually do a bit of investigation about the domain name. So having a look at this operation, local places, whatever it is, I don't know. It looks like a one-page website. You can call people. It's got their branding on it. Health and wellness, makeup artists, restaurants. Who knows what it's all about? So let's see if we can figure out what it's all about. Let's have a listen.
In place of the collapsed MLM company, we now have Local City Deals and Local City Profits. Local City Deals still has Local City Places branding and appears to be an online voucher platform.
Online voucher platform. I mean, let's just rebrand whatever we were doing last time, and now we'll try to come in from a different angle. That's what I hear.
I could be wrong, but I don't think Local City Profits has its own website. It appears to be run from within Local City Deals. Local City Profits, aka Local City Partners, presents the ruse that investors are buying profits derived from merchants Local City Deals signs on. Local City Profits investments are pitched as $99 units, capped at 20 units a week, $1,980. A bonus investment unit is also awarded per 5 units invested into.
Oh, it's all just put your money in and shake it all about and lose it all, isn't it? Let's have another listen.
Returns are paid as $29.70 a month. On top of that, Local City Profits pays double your money every 30 days. For example, you invest $99 at the start of a month. 30 days later, Local City Profits pays you $198. At the end of the month, you receive an additional $29.70. Each month thereafter, you continue to receive $29.70 on that unit. Local City Profits promoters are encouraging potential investors to compound. In one example, $855 a month plus $6,831 within 6 months is pitched off an initial $495 investment.
Right. So, yeah, well, that sounds too good. I didn't even want to listen. It's just the same shit, different day. It looks like their website's hosted in the United States of America. Well, that's got to be good. It's got Cloudflare. It's got Google Analytics. So it looks like this website is actually hosted in America, which means that won't last long. So let's carry on and see what else he says. So these are all the options attached to the local profits. Here's the pyramid screen.
Attached to Local City Profits investment scheme is a 7-level deep MLM compensation plan. Local City Profits pays referral commissions on recruited affiliate investment via a unilevel compensation structure. A unilevel compensation structure places an affiliate at the top of a unilevel team, with every personally recruited affiliate placed directly under them. Level 1.
Right. So if you go through here, if you're into multi-level marketing, you're probably going to lap all that up and go, oh, that sounds really good. Or, yeah, that sounds really good. I'm going to get into that. I might just move me out of the way so that you can see this better. Where are we? There. Boom. And anyway, so here I'm out of the way. So Warren Wright is the US resident based out of Arizona. So there, I went too far off. So I don't know who this guy. But listen to the background. Oh, I've got to listen to all this. You've got to take this all in. So just in pretend that you think Danny doesn't know what he's talking about. I always say I can go into a Zoom meeting, see who's running it, and tell you it's a scam just by seeing who's running it. But this guy sounds like he's got a whole checkered history, and he's running it. So why would you be in business with him?
A lawsuit by MasterCard International in 1991 that accused Warren and more than a dozen other defendants of taking millions from consumers through false offers of low-rate credit cards under a company they ran, called Listworld. The case was settled and dismissed. Listworld filed bankruptcy and reached a settlement with the Federal Trade Commission, which shut the operation down for deceptive practices. A bankruptcy filing that left Warren with a judgment for $1.9 million that he was declared responsible for in an order in 2006. An order by the Arizona Corporation Commission that Warren pay $20,000 in restitution to investors for selling stock he did not register for a charitable internet business, freefundraisingprograms.com Incorporated. The Better Business Bureau gave Warren an F for his failed search BigDaddy.com internet products and services business because of complaints, failure to respond to complaints, and lack of business background. Warren also has been sued at least 5 times for failing to pay state and federal taxes in the tens of thousands of dollars, from the early 1990s to 2005.
Wow. Now, TJ, I'm forgetting his name. He's a YouTuber friend of mine who's got an amazing following. I think I've got him under my Avenger list, have I? I always get his name wrong. But he's a registered financial advisor. He'll have a chat room with 1,000 people in it. He was saying that the reason why they let these people out of prison, don't lock them up. They claim that they're going to pay retribution to people that have been scammed. So by letting them out and working, they can theoretically come up with the money to pay back the people they defrauded. And that's why a lot of these people don't do jail time. I thought, wow, that's interesting. But hey, look, there's the whole story. For those people who want to have a look, you just need to go to Behind MLM. Behind MLM is a great source of information. I say we work with him. I provided him information last night about a couple of scams. We don't have an alliance. We don't have connections together, but we do share information, and it's great. But when you go there in the morning, I go there and it's like the press for me. And I look at all these scams, and often I will see a scam that's been promoted. So one that I didn't have a look at the other day was, first of all, let's talk about IM Mastery Academy. This is where Des Amy held up a plaque that he won in front of a crowd of people, and they all cheered for him. When he was doing a speech with Keith Williams, he used that picture as saying he won some other award and took out the name IM Academy off it and replaced it with something else to make it look like he received an award for something else. Now, that guy's been had his businesses shut down in the UK. But Des Amy was a real monster. But my point is, this Master IM Academy has seemed to be flying under the radar, and they do a lot of rah-rah sort of events. And a lot of the people that get into this multi-level marketing seem to have been through this IM Academy. So that's great that they have been given a warning from Canada. But the one that really shocked me was this one here, Hyperverse Security Warning from BC, Canada. And I cannot believe this. They're doing a warning about Hyperverse. Where the hell have they been? So I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at I thought it was going off to the warning. I've got to have a look at this because I don't know any government department that is going to be that far behind in putting out a warning to protect their citizens. So this is just ridiculous. So I literally want to bookmark this page, and I just got to read this because I cannot believe that this company, either they've been told they should do these warnings and they're catching up, but why are they so far behind?
Hyperverse. Published the 18th of October 2024. Hyperverse claims to offer trading services for stocks, options, and ETFs. We are aware that Hyperverse accepts British Columbia, BC, residents as clients. Hyperverse is not registered to trade in, or advise on, securities or derivatives in BC. We urge BC residents to exercise caution when dealing with firms that are not registered to trade or advise in BC. For information on how to become better informed about investment products and services, please visit InvestRight at https://www.investright.org, website, https:// hyperofins.net.
Now, I'm bookmarking this because I've got my mouth open and I'm going, what the heck are they doing putting out this warning? I'm trying to bookmark this for next time. What the hell are they doing this warning for? That's like ancient. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So is it likely that somebody, after a scam has lost $4 billion, in my opinion, everyone says 1.9 billion, is this, well, the website's still online. So you have to ask the question, why is this website online? Hyperrefunds.net. So is this, and this is even ridiculous. So if you click across the white paper, that, so Stable Deo used to have a version of this website online, but there's the white paper. You'd be amazed if you read through that white paper. It actually has been updated, but not particularly this one. I just have to do, so it used to be H5, thehyperverse.net was the address, and I'm just bringing that up right now. And that's gone. And then they had the hyperverse, so now that's gone. And then they had the hyperverse .stable Deo. So stable, I'm being a bit, yes. So it used to be the hyperverse.stable.limited, and that used to be Sam Lee's business. And remember stable.limited? Well, that was where Sam Lee was running the KYC details for signing up for We Are All Satoshi. So Sam Lee's either had that taken off him, but it looks like he hasn't renewed the domain name. Sam Lee's fallen off the planet. But anyway, my point of this local stuff, it's in Behind MLM. If you like Behind MLM, do support them. I don't support them financially because I need to be supported financially myself. But great source of information. You can knock it if you like, but let's have a look. This is what I wanted to show you today. So what I wanted to show you was a Zoom meeting with people that was recorded recently. I'm not sure of the date, but this is
record.
This is, let's just go full screen on that one. So this is somebody in a Zoom meeting in the last few days promoting that local city thing. So let's have a listen and see what we can glean out of this.
Hey, everybody. Good morning. I appreciate you taking the time to come in on this Saturday morning and spend a few minutes with me.
Hopefully you can hear this.
I wanted to get you this information as soon as I could. That's why the impromptu meeting. This is kind of a private meeting. It's basically for
not
people
private
that
anymore.
are in my inner circle. That's why you've been invited here. Okay. So I'm just going to get into things. I haven't really studied this presentation in this slideshow. Okay. So it might be a little funky.
It's only 24 minutes long.
I guarantee you by the time I get done with this,
it guarantees it.
You'll totally understand what's going on and you will want to take advantage of the situation.
How about that? That's a great insight, isn't it?
Over these last few years, years, many of us have gone through the ringer, so to speak. We've been involved in many different things, and I, for one, will stand up and say most of them have not worked out for all kinds of reasons, right?
Now, just listen to what this guy said. He just said that he's been involved in all these opportunities. Most of them, I think he's going to correct himself soon and say all of them have not worked out. And then he's going to give you an infinitive statement that this one is the real deal. I've never seen anything so lame with just a glance of looking at an opportunity like this. That the reason I want to do this video this morning, this is one of the videos I started watching while I was getting ready for my day, was the fact that the guy, first of all, I can't even see, there are more than 5 people in this meeting. Are these guys so much bottom feeders that they have to get this desperate to find something to do for a job? Why don't you do drop shipping? This is just amazing. So anyway, I just like listening to the mental. If I was ever going to do anything at university, I would study psychology, because I do not understand anybody who feels this is good to promote, or think they have the right to promote it, or they have the right to tell people what to do with their money. and then put it on the internet like this is the next best thing, guys. We've been doing these scams for many years, and we've found out that every single one of them has been a scam and fallen over. I haven't even looked at this presentation properly yet, but by the time you go through this presentation, you will think like I am, that this is the best thing since sliced cheese, and you're going to get all your money that you don't know what to do with and give it to this scam that's already had their website removed and people publicizing warnings. It's based in the US. How do these companies get traction? These guys, if they're that bloody good about it, why don't they spend their time and energies doing legitimate business opportunities and use the same promotion skills to promote legitimate business opportunities rather than the most shadiest thing that you can find in the gutter? I don't know. Let's carry on.
Right.
Obviously, I get passionate about it.
But I will also tell you this,
Here you go.
that it only takes one hit
One hit.
to win the ball game.
Oh, I like that
That's it.
saying. That's it. One hit. This is it.
And if you have read any books, watched any webinars of past successful people, they will tell you they've had many, many more failures than they have successes.
Oh my
And they will
God,
also tell
really?
you
How
that it only
insightful.
takes one.
Only takes one. Was this it? Was this
So
it?
I'm going to share something with you right now that I am extremely passionate about.
Oh, that makes it right.
Extremely.
Extremely.
Okay.
Ah.
So let's go through the slideshow here.
I'll move me out of the way in
First of
case you
all,
get too excited. Don't fall off your screen though, guys.
this is totally passive. And when I say totally passive, it's exactly what I mean. There's no work involved for you. There's no emailing.
Now just figure this out, guys. This is totally passive. There's no work for you. So you just give them your money. And if you do get any money, I can guarantee that you will not get more money than you put in for a long time. And the only way you're going to get more money than you put in is if you start recruiting people. Just put it out there before he gets into his mission. But the project doesn't matter. Whether he's selling the cure for cancer does not matter. It has no weight in what you're about to invest in because the product doesn't matter. It's the multi-level marketing and the recruitment. All these companies are all about recruitment.
There's no posting. There's nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
This is totally passive.
Totally. Got it?
Now,
passive. Everyone wants that.
With that being stated, you can get more involved if you want to. But
Good
I'm
morning,
telling you
Mark.
right
Good
now,
to see you, mate.
you don't need to. This is totally passive. Okay. If you want to make additional money, let's have a conversation.
Here we go.
We're going to be talking about two different entities, and they kind of sound alike. One is called local city places, and one is called local city partners. I'm going to touch a little bit on local city places and what it is, but me and you, we are interested in local city partners. Okay. But there is a difference between the two. And I don't want to confuse you. So first, let's
just a word to my Avengers. Crypto man is live. There was 3 people in the meeting, but he's kicked me out. So he's quite comical. While we're listening to this dribble, and I'm giving my 2 cents worth along the way, I have 60 tabs open, and I'm literally going through there trying to fish for some opportunities. But just let my so Crypto Man, if you're looking for his room number, it's I'm going to read it, the last 4 digits, 4321. So just go there if you want to. But he's kicked me out already. But you know how the drill works.
talk about what is local city places. Okay. This is what local city local city places does. I'll probably do that a few times this morning. You've heard of Groupon, right? They're all about coupons. They're everywhere. Everybody pretty much, unless you've been living under a rock, you've heard of Groupon. Now, when Groupon brings on merchants to use their Groupon system, they charge a fee to the merchant, thousands of dollars to get involved. Then they take 50% of the profits.
Oh my God.
From these coupons. That's Actually outrageous.
Oh my
Actually
God.
outrageous.
Outrageous.
Merchants feel that they have to go with Groupon because they're the biggest ones out there. They're everywhere. Everybody knows them, right? Well, check this out. Local city places, there are no upfront fees. No upfront fees. Zero. That is huge for a merchant. Most merchants conduct their business day to day with revenue, right? I've never been an actual store merchant or a restaurant owner or anything like that, but I know they're living on the edge most of the time. So no upfront fees is huge for merchants.
Huge.
And we don't ask for 50% of the profits, 20%. So this
Same but
gives
different.
the merchants a huge break, right? Now, what we do is we advertise, not you, but the company, local city places, they advertise for merchants. They've actually been doing this for like 30
Since
years.
1993.
Okay, they've been involved in this space a long time in different aspects of this space. And now they're ready to move into their next phase. As we grow, as they bring on new merchants, they are able to pay us out revenue. Okay. I'm not going to get into this side of the business very much. We will later.
Okay.
Okay. Because I talk to you.
And this is not a business.
Money.
This is a scam. It's not rocket science.
By the way, we are already connected in over 1,200 cities across America.
Oh, really?
And we will be over 25,000 merchants.
How do you get to that stage so quickly?
Not by next year.
Just connecting to a couple of other meetings in the background.
Okay,
sorry about the noise.
In 2025, we're going to hit over 25,000 merchants.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's a given. That's easy.
Easy.
You don't really have to worry about that kind of stuff. Okay. I mean, you need to know that we're growing and the company's stable. Those are very important.
Stable. Where are they registered? Who's the criminal behind it all?
And we'll talk about that more in a minute. But let's get into this. Local city partners, that's who you are. That's who I am. That's who we are. I went down and interviewed the company.
Oh my God, that means it's real.
Located in Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay.
I interviewed the owner.
Brilliant.
We had deep conversations. Great.
I eyeballed you and it was all good, was it?
And at the end of the day, I accepted a position with them, being the director.
And he got on his knees and he bent over and said,
"City
sorry,
partners.
Susie.
So
I'm like that,
your main guy inside of corporate." It doesn't get any better than that because you're always going to.
How do these guys get into this? Susie just said, this is so ridiculous. Rinse and repeat
you have a direct
of others ever seen before. At least come up with something original.
Right? Now, as we grow local city partners.
And what a dumb name.
Bring in,
this is like
a couple of thousand partners.
This is the thing.
I won't be able to stay in touch with each one of them, of course. But you guys are my elite group.
Oh, the 7 people that are in here, 6 people that are in here,
right? And so,
and why hasn't he got his camera on?
Direct contact with me. If you're watching this video,
this is painful.
Okay, you're
sorry, I've got all my meetings open. I promised.
I'm going to always know what the pulse of the company is doing. That's important. Why?
Right.
You don't want to be getting more and more involved with the company that's going down and down and down. And most times when that happens, the company doesn't tell you that they could go out of business in 60 days.
No.
Right? They just shut down and your money stops.
Oh, the authorities come and take their computers away.
Okay.
Jane Gregory's meeting's still going.
Here.
The same.
We totally expect this company to grow. They've got everything in place. Their corporate offices are awesome.
Oh,
very professional.
Oh,
the guys behind this. Listen to my words here. They're extremely professional, extremely fun, easygoing.
Oh, yeah.
I got to say, like myself. But listen to my words.
He's easy going to prison.
Have the bucks
The bucks.
to back this up.
Got the bucks.
Okay, that's important for us, right? Gotta.
Oh, you can't make this shit
money.
up. They've got the bucks.
So where do you come in all of this?
Oh, just give them your
what
money.
we do is we send in funds.
Oh, look, I'm in the way.
These funds are used to set up the new merchants and get them rocking and rolling.
Rocking and
We
rolling.
polish up the advertising. We start their campaigns.
Boom.
And then you and I, we share in the profits.
Yep. It's good. It's a perfect business.
Local city partners, LCP.
All you do
start
is
calling
you
it that.
give me your money.
LCP,
That's all you do.
Local city partners.
100% passive.
Send you somewhere between 100% and 150% on your money.
That's what they want.
I say within 30 days. Let's just call it 30 days.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
100 to 150%.
How do they do that? Have I missed business opportunities?
You send in $198 and 30 days later, you'll have $396. Send in $1,980, 30 days, you'll have $4,950.
Oh my God.
$1,950.
So why don't I just give them all my money?
This is passive income.
Passive income.
First of all, passive
not even
income,
active
also
income.
Residual income from this.
Ooh.
We get our commissions, we get our revenue paid to us every Friday.
Wow.
Not once a month, not whenever.
Hey, somebody gave me a thumbs
Friday.
down in my chat room.
Also,
that
and
was.
I'll talk about it a little bit
Jane
later.
Gregory's crew must have been
You
here.
can share this opportunity with others.
Thank you for your thumbs down. I really appreciate it.
Add that onto your revenue stream.
Remember to like the video if you're watching my video.
Okay.
If you want to support what I'm doing,
let's get rocking.
Dehek.com, buy me a cup of coffee. We'll hit the thanks button.
So you deposit your
really
funds in the
appreciate
program.
it. I got $2 last week.
Double or
I'm going to be rich, but thank you for the Richard who gave me the $2
in 30 days. Deposit your funds in the program. Within 30 days, you'll double your money.
Boom, boom, boom.
Or more.
Yeah, Arial font.
You can start.
Put bright red in it so they can see it. And stick a logo that looks like it's been designed on, not even Canva would be that bad.
You only need to make this payment once.
Yeah?
If you wanted to. Nothing else out of pocket.
I thought you said this was totally passive.
You can start.
You mean I have to actually put money into it?
The profits of the $198.
Hey, can you loan us the money?
Buy more and more and exponentially.
Now, wouldn't it be better if the guy that was running this said, this is my bank account and this is how much money I put into it? How much money do you think he put into it?
Each unit. And understand these words. So a unit is a merchant. Again, we'll talk about that in a second. Each unit that you want to get involved with is $99.
$99.
Minimum
We're totally
purchase
professional
is
here.
2 units, $198. Maximum units you may purchase is 20 units per week.
Wow.
That's the maximum you can purchase.
Why is it limited for?
Okay.
That's what I want to know.
So that would be $1,980 to purchase 20 units. We'll talk about that in a second. This is the math. When you buy 2 units, again, it's $198. 2 units times $99 is the $198. We double that. So that gets you $396 in 30 days. Okay. Also, you receive monthly residuals from this. So 2 units is actually 2 merchants. And every month that merchant makes his payment. So I told you there's no upfront fees. Right, because we're going to set them up, we're going to get them rocking, and then we're going to charge them $300 a month, which is nothing for these guys.
Nothing.
$300 a month is nothing for these guys. From that, you get paid $29.70 for every merchant that you have.
That is amazing.
Okay, so if you come in at $198, you're going to have 2 merchants. That's going to get you 50 what? $60
just add it up on the calculator there.
In residual income month after month after month forever. As long as the merchant stays with us, the average merchant will stay with us 3 to 5 years.
Boom.
All right. That's just stats. Let's get a little deeper into this though.
Let's go for it.
So you can start with the $198. That's cool. If you come in at 5 units, 10 units, or 20 units, at one time, you're going to receive a bonus. Bonus. Here's an example. 5 units. 5 units will cost you $495. 5 units times $99. $495. You will receive a bonus unit. So instead of having 5 units, you actually have 6 units. Okay. Your payout in 30 days would be $1,188. You put in $495, 30 days, you have $1,188.
It's just brilliant.
Plus the
I'm
monthly
actually getting emotional about this opportunity. I've been looking for an opportunity like this for so many years.
$178 each and every month for you. Okay. And that can go on and on and on and on as long as the merchant stays on the books. So you get paid your residual income years. So that's a pretty cool deal.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Right?
This is professional. Remember this.
That. Buy 10 units.
Boom.
$990 for 10 units. You're going to receive 2 bonus units, so you have 12. So in 30 days, you're going to get paid out $2,376. Also, the monthly residuals. Your monthly residuals are going to be at $356. Follow me?
Yep.
Huge.
Got you, mate.
20 units. This is the king of the cream. You receive bonus units. So you have 25 units, 25 merchants. And in 30 days, you'll be paid out.
I'm trying to log into Crypto Man's room in the background.
$950.
It's just mathematics. How does it work?
Also, remember the residual monthly. Your residual monthly is going to be over $700 a month.
Do you feel good about this? Does this guy go to bed at night feeling good about this?
Always gets better. Wait, there's more. Let's talk about big money. Okay, let's do some examples. Let's play some games here. Let's say you decided to do 5 units each and every month. So that would be $495 monthly, and 30 days later, you'll get your $1,188, right? Every month. But check out the residuals. If you did 5 units every month, you'd have 18 merchants for 3 months. That's
I'm trying to get into Crypto Man's personal meeting using the name Mars Honda Henderson.
You'd have 36 merchants. $1,000 a month in residual income. And after 12 months, you'll be over $2,000 a month in residual income, month after month after month after month, as long as the merchant stays on the books. Check that out.
Woo,
I love that screen, right?
Love that screen.
Love that screen.
Love that screen.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Let's take it a step further.
Let's go more. Wait, there's some
Let's say
gushy
you
knives.
did 5 units every week. What? 495 weekly. So what will happen is,
yeah,
every 30 days, if you're putting $495 in every week,
don't take your money out.
30 days kicks in.
The system will fall over. We can't have the system falling over. I might put me over here. I might put me down really small.
You can take the profits and
so
put
you can
it back
see the screen.
in if you want
I like being on the left.
Or what I
there
suggest is,
look at that
take
little
some
Danny.
of the profits out and put it
Ponzi
back in your
Patroller.
pocket and use some of the profits to get more units.
Yeah, got to have units.
You're profiting and you're growing.
Oh, right? Brilliant, man. This is everything, man.
Check out the residuals. If you did this every week.
Oh my God, where have you been?
I
thought this was real and genuine. Please do not email me telling me you got scammed by this company and didn't think this was real.
Merchants, and you'll be getting $8,500 a month residually.
Little Danny.
And that has nothing to do.
Big microphone though, eh?
With getting paid out the chunk in 30 days. This is residual. This is
Helen just made herself a coffee and didn't deliver me one.
To make it clear. Here's what a lot of people are doing.
Hey, here's a lot. This
is what do this.
If you're smart, because you're not stupid, right? You would do what this guy's doing.
Do it. Don't do it. But
if you
build
can't do it,
don't do it. Like this.
But if you can do it, do it.
Profits.
3 months.
You did 20 units every week.
Yeah,
that's a chunk. But listen to me carefully. You only have to do it for 4 weeks.
Oh.
You'd place $1,980 in weekly for 4 weeks. And that's going to start kicking you $49.50 back every week.
Ponzi scheme, multi-level marketing, pyramid-like structure,
so after 30 days,
all on a PDF. If you want to start up your own
buy another week's worth
scheme, you just need to look at this and go, this is how you do it.
And then check out the residual, man.
I might put myself on the residual.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, he is kidding you.
In just 3 months, you're making almost $9 grand a month in residual.
Look at me on there. I'm on the top of the
income.
residual. Can you see me here?
This is
Stop.
huge, folks.
Don't let me out. I went out.
This is totally huge.
This is huge. Oh, I'm going around. Put myself back on top of my Ponzi patrol.
Now,
Yep.
let's talk about growing your profits, because that's something I think everybody should do. I think you should take profits and put it in your pocket.
Put it in your pocket.
And I think you should grow.
Grow.
Right? Take some of the profits and grow.
Oh, that's a good
so let's
idea.
say you did 1980.
1980.
30 days, you get paid $4,950 back. Take
So,
your original 1980.
So even though this is a dumb
pocket.
opportunity, who is the guy talking? What is his name? Where does he live? What's his phone number? Give me his home address. Help me find this guy. If you know this guy, job him in. Give me his Facebook links. Give me his LinkedIn profile. Let's name and shame this guy.
Right?
He shouldn't be allowed to even be on the internet.
Put that in your pocket.
So who's?
So not only
So
are
what
you
we
putting
could
your
do here
initial investment back in your pocket, you're also making a grand.
We could go to Facebook,
almost $990,
and we could try and find the people in the room and ask them who was running that presentation. So that's what we do. So Victor Steele, I'm going to go find him. And I'm going to ask him if he invested in this company, and he might give me a Zoom link to this presentation.
So remember, I said in 30 days you'll get another $49.50.
That I'll be able to find the person that runs it.
So that's all profit for you.
All profit, Victor.
That's all profit for you. So here's a suggestion, and it's just a suggestion. Everybody's going to do different things. So you get, so this is your second $49.50. Your second $49.50.
Where she was sitting when you guys
went to 1980 and deposit it on the very next Monday. So back into the program, and on the second Monday, put another 1980 in.
So the guy Victor,
and put $990
if he's got glasses
in your pocket for profit. Now you've got 2 weeks in a row working for you. You made profit another $1,000. You are rocking and rolling.
So the guy with the glasses on, second from the bottom.
And now you're going to receive.
I'm trying to find him.
$4,950.
But at the moment, his profile's locked down, and he's only got 109 friends, so it's probably not him.
$4,950. You see that? Because you put in 2 weeks in a row, you're going to get $5,000 2 weeks in a row. Close to it, $4,950. I hope you're following me here.
Oh, yeah.
Now you have $9,900 coming in the next month.
Oh, my God.
You can do a lot of things from here. Get 3 positions and keep $4,000 in profits.
And all you have to do.
3 positions will start to pay off in 30 days. It actually takes 44 days for those 3 positions, the total payout, but it's almost $15,000.
All right, so we have a cell phone number there of a guy,
guys,
don't we? So I'm going to see if we can ring up the guy.
The 1980
in the meeting.
Start off small, right? Start off small. Now it says my meeting's going to end in 10 minutes.
Oh, he hasn't even got a bloody paid Sky connection.
Let me do this quickly. If you want another stream of income, you can introduce this to your friends and family members. Okay. Here's the payout on the different tiers. Anybody you refer, you're going to receive 10% of whatever they're putting in.
25,
second tier, 5%. You can see all the different tiers here,
19.
right? I'm just doing this real quick because I'm running out of time. We're going to be doing professional seminars. Okay. I will be doing professional webinars 3, 4, 5 nights a week. We are also, let me back up one slide. Sorry. Whoops, one more. Here we go. We're also going to have a funnel for you people that want to market this. We will all market at the same place. You will get your own personal link to market if you want to just send it to people and say, hey, check this out.
So what I'm going to try to do here
as they come in,
is
there's
just going to pause this for a second. Now, the guy that's got his phone number visible, I'm actually going to ring him and see if he can tell me any information about this this locate. I don't know if you can hear this. Hopefully you can. I'm pretty sure I've got the phone number right. Let's check that. So what was it called? City Places, wasn't it? Just going to send him a message. G'day, mate. I was just wondering if you had any information on this local places opportunity. I saw you in a Zoom meeting. So, boom. So I'll just send him a message and then we'll carry on. But what I'm doing in the background, so we've got Victor Steele. I can't seem to find him. And then we've got the guy with the cell phone. And then I've also got another guy whose name is Joseph. So let's have a Joseph and another Joseph. How many Josephs can we have? Joseph, PH, and then HIE. So I'll just and what we'll do, and the other one is Jack Showers. So in a minute, we'll flip screens, but this is what I would normally do to find these people. And if you want to help us do our investigation calls, then these are the sort of things that really, you might notice that when I'm in Zoom meetings, I actually screenshot everybody's names. So we spend hours tracking people and then going to their Facebook pages, chit-chatting to them, trying to save them, and the like. So that's the truth of it. So I've just looked up. I'll just make sure I've got the right name. So anyway, let's carry on here. So then we'll carry on because this Zoom link is going to expire in 2 minutes, which is a bit of a laugh.
More commissions for you paid every Friday. All monies are paid Fridays, every Friday.
Why?
Okay. This is one of the strongest business models I've ever seen.
He hasn't seen many then, has he?
We don't have any fees. There's no monthly fees to get involved. As long as you're 18 years of age or older and you have a U.S. bank account, you can participate, okay?
A U.S. bank account.
You will always have direct contact with me. Email, Telegram. We'll get on the phone if we need to. Okay? And again, besides having a complete marketing system in place, I will be doing live presentations with Q&A. Okay? Now what you want to do is get back with the person who invited you here so they can get you rolling. Okay? I appreciate your time. This has been recorded, so just request it and I'll send it out to you. Our future presentations will be better than this. I put this together just for you guys, my elite group, okay? So please understand that. That's it, man. You guys have a sensational weekend. Shoot me back a telegram, hit me up on email, whatever it is. Let's get you going. If nothing else, at the smallest level, 198. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll chat with you later.
I'm suing the crap out of this place.
Oh, brilliant. Stop.
See you guys.
Oh, so that's what I wanted, actually. So I go back.
Record.
We go back to the very end.
Have a great weekend.
Right, so I want to stop it there. Okay, so I'm just going to do a screenshot of that. Oops, did the wrong one. 4. Okay, so if you are wondering how to do screenshots, I can give you help on that. I think it's Command Shift and 4, and then you can cut it out like I'm doing at the moment. You can't see. And then with the screenshot, we basically, and you think about how vulnerable you are with these screenshots and people like me, finding these links to these things. So if I, so just bear in mind, if you're going to be in these Zoom meetings, people like me are going to come after you. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to go back to another screenshot, and hopefully that's it there. That's exactly what I wanted. So this is the people that are in the meeting. So the first person on the top left here is Jack Stowers. We've got Joseph with the moustache, so he's going to be easy to find. We've got the guy with his phone number. Why the hell you would do that, I don't know. We've got another guy that looks like he's probably 65, maybe getting on to 70 with the grey moustache. Then we've got another guy there who's called Gregory. Let's say Gregory, Eric. And then these people come to me and they go, oh, don't use my name, don't use my face. You can't do that without my permission. Well, I can, because as long as I don't give out people's phone number. So now I go to Facebook, right? And I go to here. And I put his name in Facebook. So I'm going to show you some of the extreme stuff that I do. Now, let's go back to my screenshot. And I'm looking for the guy there with the long face, glasses, shaven. And I come back to here and I'm looking for long face, glasses, shaven. And sometimes you get lucky and you find photos of people who have just, been tagged in things. I'm not saying that is it. But let's say I come here and I go see all. Now you might think I should have better things to do with my time, but I'm looking for a guy that fits that description. And a lot of the time is, is that the guy there with a cup of coffee? Maybe. Don't know. But he's in the army, so that's encouraging. And, it is a bit of a time-consuming mind if you know what I'm saying, going through all this stuff. That guy there looks similar. Actually, I'd say that's not too far away. So now we go in here and we find somebody's profile like this. Open up his profile photos, hoping that we will have more than one. Is that the same guy? Long nose, teeth slightly crooked. Maybe not. Not far away though. But now what we do is we will go to photos and we'll see we've got another photo of him. Now that photo there, he's got a moustache in that one, isn't he? So now we go back and he hasn't got a moustache there. Don't know. Looks more like Joseph. But you get what I do. And we're trying to find these people where they live. And then we're trying to find their networks. I mean, he could have had laser treatment on that one. So it could be the same guy. But hey, I'm not as good as some of these other investigating skills. But while we were listening to that, I did a search for vector stealth as well. And our vector, if we look at that photo again, Vector was a darker man. He's got pointy glasses and a moustache. So when I go to here, I'm looking for a darker man with older age with a moustache. And, we're talking a needle in a haystack sometimes. But because Facebook's so clever, it knows that I may have friends in common with him. And, so we saw a meeting recently where the people were saying they were recommending to people not to use your last name in your when you're in these Zoom meetings. That's true. But in saying that, even your first name is enough for me to often find people. And I'm not telling you how to make my job harder, but eventually we'll find one person that thinks this is the best thing since sliced bread, and we'll catch them out. And it's not really that hard to do. So once again, I will get this picture. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open this picture up. I'm going to open up Firefox. I'm going to show you something pretty cool because we're looking for people that will help us fight these crimes, right? So I'm going to jump to Firefox, and I finally found a use for Firefox. So now I'm going to put that picture that you just saw me do a screenshot in Firefox. And now I'm going to right click on that picture and I'm going to tell it to copy the text from the image. And I do that. And then it's searching that image, looking for all the text on it. And in a minute, I'll have all the text. So that's all the usernames on that one screenshot. And I'm copying that. And I'm going to close that. And I'm going to shut down Firefox. And now we'll need to go back and get me back into Chrome. Hopefully we've got the right one. It looks like I haven't. I'm going to make me a bit bigger here. I've just realized I was a mini-me. Okay, so we haven't grabbed the right one. Chrome, we're going to screenshot. Now we should be back. We are. All right, so now with this screenshot, I'm going to go to my pet peeve, and I'm going to go to ChatGPT. I've already done one of these this morning. And I'm going to go to tidy up the list. And I put that list in here, and ChatGPT has already been commanded on how to do this better. And right, so now we are going to, so now we've got a list of people. Notice how it's tied out that list perfectly. So now I'm going to go to, now the scheme that we looked at was called local places. Now bear with me and I'll show you what I do with this information, and this is why people don't like us probably. So I go to local places, I bring up their website, I go to utilities, I go to Millernote. I'm just doing some other stuff over here that you can't see. I'm just trying to steal their beautiful logo. The logo is terrible, isn't it? Hold it. Okay, let's grab their logo. This is not a big scam, and this is literally a waste of my time and anyone else's really. But the fact that it's been in behind MLM does make me want to go after it. Okay, so we've got the old one open. We're going to go to Ponzi schemes and scams. And the first thing we're going to do is, what is it called? Local city places, wasn't it? Let's see if I can find it. Local city places. That's what it's called. I can't believe it's such a lame name. Okay, so first thing I was going to create a new file. I'm going to duplicate an old one that I've already got ready to rock and roll. I open up this file. I give it a name, local city places, and I call it, I like it in capitals, local city places. Right, and then I go get their website address, which won't be around too long. I put it in here, and here we are here. And normally I'll contact these companies and I'll ask them for a right of reply, meaning that if they want to come on my YouTube channel and tell me how I don't know what I'm talking about, or they want to defend the fact that they're not a scam. So now we come down here and we've got copyright, local city places, a city press. There's something else I haven't seen. So if we go to the website address at the bottom, who's the city press media? They seem to be associated with it. Sign into, so I'm only assuming that this may be the affiliate part of the system, but I don't know who that is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that into their website addresses just in case this website goes down and that one's still going. But we'll probably find that this will go down at the same time if it goes down. And when it goes down, they always go down sooner or later. And now we should have a logo in there. Do we have a logo? No, we don't. We have a stupid thing. Okay, hold up. 1 minute, please, caller. We want to go open with preview. It's opening something. Here we go. Okay, local. 1 minute, please, caller. We've got the screenshot happening. You can't see. But just so my brain can work on this, we like to have a logo. And I want to go city places, copy, method of my madness. Alrighty. So first thing first, want a wee logo. There we go. And we want to go back to my list of scams. We want to go to silly places. Let's call it silly places instead. Put an icon on it. And I'll put that over there. So next time I'm here doing a meeting, I can click on here pretty quickly. So now what I want to do is I want to scoot over to here. And I want to put Zoom meetings. Spell it right, might help. Zoom meetings. And I go here and I find my notes, documents, and I put the date, which we think we've already done this today, which is 05-1111.2024. I don't know if that was the meeting when that was recorded. They said have a nice weekend, so I'm actually going to take the liberty and guess it was actually on the 3rd, which would be roundabout. So I'm happy with that. Now I go back to my list here, and I cruise into here, and I basically paste everyone that was in that meeting, which is really cool. The other thing I want to do is, in case I need that file again, I could download it. It's on a Google Drive. I go to City Places, and where I just got that meeting from, I could literally put a link over here, and I could put that meeting that I just watched here. And then the other one I can do is I can go to behind MLM. So if you want access to my database and you're a government organisation, we do better research reconnaissance than we're doing right now. But it's just an education on, if you want to not spend all your time, going after these scammers and researching, then let us do the research for you, and we'll just give you full access to, these databases. So here's some information. I know it's basic, but I also want to go back to this website and see if I can get their email. If you ever want to. So they claim that they are located at this location. So let's have a look at their offices and see what we can find. So on Google Maps, so wait for this to load. So we're going to share this location. Share. And now I can grab a link, hopefully, with a bit of luck. A link. It should come up with a link. It's taking a wee while. There it is. So you copy the link. Make sure that copied. Copy the link. Go back to our database. And now we're going to go to, we'll go down with Miller Notes, really good because it allows you to use a map. So I'll put the map down here. Come on, computer, catch up to me. I've already got these maps. I've just done 2. Now, going by what they are saying, they allege that they are at 3133, whatever road that is. Let's get rid of that. So we go back to we go back to Google Earth. And other things that you could do is you could literally search that address in Google and just see what other businesses share that address. And normally if it's just one location in one place rather than a high-rise building, so we've got, it tells me there's 3 businesses, Cyber Help Tech Solutions, and I'm probably just about guarantee that's something to do with somebody, M&M Emergency Innovations, and another company seem to be all on the same premises. And now we go and we find what looks like, I'm just trying to see what looks like a building at the same location that they are advertising that they're at. And I think you'll get the idea, is that if you went to this building and you were trying to find this company to get your $100 back, then the question is, why would you? I'm just getting rid of some of the stuff because my computer's... So this is the building. It looks like a concept building. What the hell? No, it can't be. So I'm just getting rid of some of these other screens. Yeah, what do we got over here, Danny? And that might give us some of our bandwidth back. Special offers. who knows what's happening? So theoretically, this could have been an advert for anyone that wants to rent their office space. I don't know. I'm just surmising here. So now we've got an office here with a phone number. So I'm assuming if I emailed this company, I'm going to send an email. And I did this last night to another company. And when I emailed them, their email bounced back straight away. So I'm literally going to say, I'm going to write to them, and I'm just going to say, hello, how are you doing? I'm currently doing a article on your company, and I would like to give you guys the right to reply. Could you please contact me with the person I need to talk to about an interview? I want to know more about local city places. Right. So that's an email that I'm sending this company, and I'm also going to give them a link to the live that I'm doing at the moment, even though I'm going to break this into a different part. I'm just trying to find the link. So now we've got link, and then I'll just say, I talked about your opportunity today on my YouTube live. I'm going to do another video featuring your company. Would love to have a representative interview done at the same time. ASAP, please. So they now know who I am, and there's the link. So I'm going to send this off right now, and I can just about guarantee that I'll probably get an email back in a few minutes saying that bounced. If it works, great. The other thing is the phone number. So I grab the phone number. The next thing I do is I put it into WhatsApp. And I'm assuming that if I put a +1 in front of that number, it's probably a cell phone number. So I'm going to open up my WhatsApp. You can't see me doing this, but trust me, it's a lot of fun. I've got a cut and paste area, and I'm going to put, Bob wants to know who my messages are. That message in there, Bob, if you're listening, was from a spam text I got, but it come in with a New Zealand phone number. And when I rung it, and this one is, when I rung it, it rang, which is unusual. So you know how you get those text ones and people trying to get you to, it was somebody who was trying to get me to pay for my toll. We don't have tolls in New Zealand, but it was a local number, New Zealand number. I just rang it, but I thought it would be quite neat to see if anyone actually answers it, or somehow they managed to spoof that person's phone number completely. So now I've copied that phone number, and I'm going to see. So that phone number that we're looking at, it doesn't work at all on WhatsApp. So that tells me something, and that's so that's interesting. So that's what I've done there. So I'm happy with that. So now I've got a list of people. So I've got Zoom meetings. So now I need to find someone who's promoting this opportunity. So how would I go about doing that? Well, now I've got a list of people to search Facebook. So I can go and I can literally just pluck these guys out one at a time. And first of all, I might even try just going to LinkedIn and seeing if I can find anyone that might be promoting this opportunity. And this is how desperate we get to find the source of these people. But some of these usernames that we've got. So Ak Stowers, why did it only give me that name? He could have been, because he was at the start of the list, he could have been the one. It should have been Jack, I reckon. United States. Jack. I'm just going to go back and have a look at my list here and make sure I didn't copy that. Interesting. So it's given me X Stowers, Jack. So one of these guys I'll be able to find. You watch. And then I can start a conversation and ask them how we got involved. That name doesn't look right, does it? Jack Sparrow. That's going to be helpful. Paul. I wonder if these names are typos. I'd love to find one. Donohoe's Royal Carpenter Air Force. But yeah, so I'm sort of fluffing around here for a bit, but there is a method to my madness. Yeah, we don't know whether that was the right George, but it is a little bit addictive. But every now and again, you only need to find one person. So you either find them in LinkedIn or you either find them here. So I'm looking at these first ones that's come up with. I'm going back to my screenshot, which would be one of these, not that one there. And I'm looking for the person that I've just searched for in Facebook, which I've done that wrong. You must be hating me at the moment. I'm looking for Paul. I'm going back to my picture. I'm looking for Paul in here. Paul. There he is there. So there's the guy that looks like, if we focused on him and thought we're going to find this guy, it looks like Tracy, doesn't he? And that's him. It looks like a picture of him. So he's going to be an easy target for us to find. Let's just focus on him. So first of all, we go to LinkedIn, and I'm assuming he loves that picture, and he'll probably use that picture anywhere, even though it's a cartoon picture. Can't find him in LinkedIn easily. So then I'm going to flip that over, and now we're going to look through here. This guy lives in Georgia. He's got artwork as a picture, so it could be someone like that. But let's just go through here quickly and see if we can find anyone using the same Kentucky Fried Chicken look. Goodness me, that one looks like somebody like a Kentucky Fried Chicken. So we're looking for a Kentucky Fried Chicken looking man. It's obviously quite a common name. And not really going to help us today. But look, hey, you guys have a good look at that picture, and you tell me whether you know anyone in these pictures. And let us find the person that's promoting this, and then let us get his phone number. You know what I'm saying? And let us go after these bastards. So that's kind of what I'm sort of saying. I mean, I don't really want to go after the people that would just happen to be in a Zoom meeting. And I don't want to pick on members of the public that have no association with this. But by all means, let's think about this collectively. Many hands make light work. And I truly do have better things to do with my time. But I think we're quite good at tracking these people down and finding people that are running and promoting these Ponzi schemes. So as soon as you refer this off to your friend, and just a disclaimer here, these people are not scammers I'm looking at. They just have the same name as somebody else that we were hoping to go after. But 9 times out of 10, you can just about guarantee as soon as we find one loose nut, we will find the whole. So this guy here, right? This is a red flag straight away from me. So he's got money, time to succeed, and he's got $100 bills. He's got lifestyle. So this guy here, I'm guessing, I wouldn't mind betting, is one of the guys promoting it, or maybe even the guy running the whole kit and caboodle. So let's see if we can investigate this guy and see if we can find out more information. So I can just tell by this profile, drop shipping on eBay, he's interested in. So I can just tell at a glance that this guy has something to do with multi-level marketing because I've been doing this for far too long. So now I want to either find something he's posted on. It said instantly doing the same thing, expecting different results. Yeah, that's one I use all the time. Paul, and I can't see anything. This time to succeed. So that photo of him there is probably, I'm guessing that this would be the guy that's running it. So I'm going to now do a right click, Google Lens search, and I'm going to see if I can find that photo used on any other profile. And unfortunately, I can't. But that's kind of how we roll. We find a picture that looks like you would be proud of, and then we use it again. Even this image here would be easy for Google Lens to find. Google Lens updated recently, and they basically killed everything that was good about it. So time to succeed. Here we go. So this is a good example. So we click on this, and we've now found that picture used on many different things. Pixabay. All right, so now we've linked that to a Facebook page in what looks like South Africa, to be honest. So time to succeed. Here's the picture. People indeed of greatness, inspiration, power, market success, less, start yourself time. So this is, I don't know who this is, but that picture could have been created by that same person. And you can already see that these photos are from people who are promoting multi-level marketing opportunities. So now I'm going to go through here, free your mind, success, possibilities, opportunities. So this guy is definitely a multi-level marketing person. Oh, that's probably him there. It's not the same guy. Is it? We just go back, have a look at the picture. No, not the same guy. But South African, Cape Town. Go back to the top. We're going to go to About, Page Transparency. Doesn't have any admins. About people of greatness. He's a motivational speaker, teacher, and life skill coach. Mike. Oh, I don't even know what that's about. Reviews. Don't know. About, I'm just trying to actually tin something here, but nothing's really happening. Subscribe. YouTube channel. Okay, so he claims that there's a YouTube channel. I don't even know if it's him. But you go down a rabbit hole. No, I looked at that and it didn't seem to be. I thought so too. But over that, so now we've got another guy, and we go to videos. But you can certainly see how you could go down. So this looks like an Indian guy or an Indian guy living in South Africa. So just look at this one here. So we've got Jack down here, but they're oh, you're friggin' right, aren't you? I think you are right. I must have it must have copied it. Oh my goodness. What am I doing wrong today? Danny, I shouldn't have got out of bed. Thanks for that, buddy. So now I'm going to go back to here and I'm going to fix that up. ChatGPT, you let me down. I thought that. It didn't make sense. So are we going to be any better off when we search for him? Oh, I already brought up Jack anyway. So who do you reckon was running that? Was that Jack? Was that because the first name at the list is normally the person that's running the Zoom. So if we go back to the picture, the guy with the ceiling tiles is the guy, isn't it? So yeah. So anyway, out of that there, so what I'm going to do with that information is a couple of things. It appears to be someone using their email address as well. Yeah. So that's a really good valid point. So this email address here, oh, look, it's the same. Let's just go to the website address that it come up. No, I think that's going to be without the W. What have we got? Or maybe without two A's. So the way to do that is to go back to the original picture. Which I'm making a real hash of this at the moment, aren't I? Original picture. Oh, you can see their email address there. And then there. Don't know why it tidied up the list and gave me. See, I don't know what ChatGPT was thinking there because it's actually given me the list. So if I go back to the original list we've got now here, for some reason it's tidied that up by giving me their website address. So what you could do if you get an email address like this one is you can literally just search for it in Google. And you can often find if they've used that email address on their website. So see this here. This person's used that email address before. So now we can click on here. What's this? Is this what I think it is? Oops, hold it. I agree. Agree. So we search for it. Associated numbers. So technically speaking, this person, age 87, I don't think we're going to find anyone that old, are we? But out of curiosity, let's see if we can find them. It says Facebook ID. I don't even know if you can do that on Facebook ID. Can you actually search for that ID? Do you see what I'm doing here? I don't think we're going to have somebody 87 years old promoting a Ponzi scheme. So I'm going to search for that ID. And it didn't come back with anything. But I do know that you can actually sometimes just bring up that person's ID. But not that way. So let's just go back here just for shits and giggles. We're going to go to Facebook and we're going to search for Bruce, Virginia. He does not look that old. Just saying. That'd be quite funny though, wouldn't it? Imagine if he found it through this way. Haunted. No. Alrighty, so we're going to clean up the act a little bit. Well, that might be that's all the information we have today. But what I am going to do is, theoretically, I wouldn't mind betting that one of these guys is the guy that we want to go after who's got the video. I don't think it's going to be a young couple pushing their baby down the pram. Don't think it's going to be somebody playing rugby. But like I said, when you find those profiles of those people and you see their pictures and their images, then we start collecting a bit of a database on them. So when it comes to local places, we are going to grab that image that I have of the screenshot and we'll put that over above the Zoom meetings. And if we hear anything more about this company, we've now started a file. But now what we need to do is we need to find the marketers. And when we find the marketers, we will add that. But in the meantime, if anyone comes along and they decide that they will search, my son passed their master's degree. Congratulations. Woo, woo. That's awesome, mate. Probably don't really know what that is, how good that is, but that's great. I'm still trying to find the scammer. So sometimes you get a sort of like a moment in your life where you think, I just got to keep going. Because what did Meatloaf used to say? When you get to hell, just keep going. But I wouldn't mind betting that that guy there has something to do with this opportunity or multi-level marketing just by looking at his Facebook page. And these people, 2 friends, I mean, this guy, what am I doing opening that profile? Get out of it. But sometimes you just can't help yourself and you want to have a wee stab at trying to find these guys, and then you can start building the bigger picture. But I think we've done it enough. I'm going to cut this off. If you're thinking about investing in, see, that guy smells a rat. Why does that guy look like somebody? I wouldn't mind betting if we ever find these guys and I'll go, I knew it was him. 20 friends. That says it all, doesn't it? Not really. But normally you can find out enough from what they're doing. Temu Farm. Can't see anything really suspicious in there except the Temu stuff over and over again. Some people play knives. Kids. It looks a bit suspicious. But he wouldn't be able to help himself. You'd probably find stuff about local places all over their website addresses. Doesn't seem like, but their investigation skills may have fallen flat in their face. But there were some sort of wee techniques that I use when researching, and this is some of the time-consuming things that we do to try and find people on the internet who we believe are obviously promoting and running these Ponzi schemes or scams. But I definitely don't think. But as I said, when we searched for that guy's phone number, it did set associated. Sorry, we searched for that guy's email address. It did come up with who it possibly could be. But we'd have to check the spelling before we started organising it. So there we go. So if you're thinking about investing in local local places, and you haven't heeded the warning, and you don't believe it's a Ponzi scheme and it's too good to be true, then do reach out to me. You're more than welcome.